Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kizzy and this is my garden. I just have a few little bits and bobs that I need to do in the garden today, and I've received something in a post, some new herbs to add to our herb bed to create our natural pharmacy. I've just received some mullein in the post. Now this is a herb that is often used for colds, flus, bronchitis, whooping cough, and a whole lot of different benefits to using this herb. Now the reason why I purchased these mulleins is because I wanted to add it to my herb bed. I've been in the middle of developing a medicinal herb bed for our family, and every time that it nears to winter I look at the stores on my herb bed to see what else do we need. At the moment we have some echinacea, some feverfew right here in front of me. We've got some sage, we've got some lemon balm, chamomile, calendula, fennel, more chamomile in the corner there, a whole lot of herbs. We decided as a family that we wanted to use more natural remedies rather than depending on pharmaceutical companies to help us get better. So my journey to seeking out natural remedies started off with when I had a health issue a couple of years ago, and it's only in recent years that has subsided, and that is only due to the fact that one, God, and two, his natural remedies. And most of the solutions to our problems we can find in plants. Ever since then, using herbs and plants and our diet to remedy whatever ailments that we have has been our go-to ever since. So before I plant this in, I just wanted to share with you the health issue that I was struggling with. It is to do with the time of the month, but my time of the month extended to time of 4 years struggling with heavy bleeding. 2014 is when it really started off, and I think a lot of that had to do with the amount of stress I was under because I was in my final year of university, and final year is where it's all happening. So yeah, that had a lot to do with it. My diet wasn't very great, and I've been to several specialists and several doctors, gynecologists as well, to try and figure out what could be the problem. And to be honest with you, they weren't able to help me. All we knew is that it was continuous heavy bleeding and it won't stop, The only time it did stop was for 1 week, right? 1 week. And that 1 week happened when I was prescribed what they call the contraceptive pill. So it stopped for a week, and then it started again, but 10 times worse than it was before. So at the time, I had an office job, and pretty much you sit on your chair for the majority of your shift, right? It was horrible, you know, having to excuse yourself from work to go to use the toilet every half an hour to change, right? It was a really stressful, a really discouraging time for me as a young woman who recently got married and just won't stop bleeding. It stopped, thank God. He answered my prayers for my wedding day, and it just was not there until we got back to the UK. As soon as we got back to the UK, heavy bleeding started all over again. And that made me think, wait, am I deficient in vitamin D? Is the UK not giving me enough vitamin D that I need? Because as soon as we got there, the only difference was the temperature and the sunshine, which over there it's in abundance, both the heat and the sunshine. Most of the prescriptions that I was prescribed, it will just mask the problem. So it would just be, okay, let's say I had a headache or something, and I took, paracetamol or ibuprofen for it. It may appear to stop, but then another problem springs up elsewhere in my body. So through that experience, I realized that, you know, what I was being prescribed by my GP and the specialists, it really didn't help the problem. It never stopped. It only really stopped when I changed my lifestyle. So I changed my diet. And as soon as I made those changes, my bleeding stopped. I was referred to a naturopath, and she really helped a lot, and that's where my journey stemmed from. And as they say, prevention is better than cure. And this herb bed that we've created is our prevention bed. This is one of the first beds that we made when we moved into this property. We used to grow food inside this bed. We've still got some root vegetables left, but we're transitioning it into just a herb bed. It looks like a pretty healthy plant to me. We're just gonna tickle the roots because it does look like it was beginning to be root bound. We're just gonna tickle it a bit so that the roots could now search for nutrients in its new home. Now we're just gonna water it in. And that's a wrap, folks. I'll just catch you guys in my other video and see you next time. Bye bye.